Namaskar, good morning, Ram Ram. Welcome to your own channel AC Astro, and we are here with today a weekly horoscope week starting from 14th of July to 20th July. How this week will be for all 12 ascendants. Let's welcome Akashi from Mumbai, India. Namaskar, Ram Ram Akashi.
Ram Ram Namaskar. Yes, today we'll discuss about the weekly horoscope for all 12 signs. Here we go. Very interestingly, there are two transits of very big planets this week, Mercury and Sun, and Moon as always. When we talk about Aries ascendant, here Moon is entering into Libra, into the fourth house. So this is again a very awesome time. When Moon is in the house, when there is a Rashi Parivartan yoga in the seventh house. Sorry, Moon is entering into the seventh house, and fourth house is where in the house of Moon Venus has transited. So this is Rashi Parivartan yoga. So one of the great results in terms of relationships, happiness, and anything to do with real estate. Very good results in these areas. Then Sun is entering into the fourth house again. So now Sun is traveling 12th from itself. We have made a very big video on Sun entering into Cancer and the story behind it, and so many beautiful elements in that story. Um, Here Sun is coming exactly. So ending of problems that is related to speculative gains, that is related to children, any trouble, any struggle that you have been going through. You will find a lot of peace and happiness during this time. So again, a great time for all the people. Then Moon is entering into a debilitated position, into the Ashtama, the fourth house lord, into the debilitated position. In the eighth house can bring you sudden ups and downs. And this ups and downs can be more in the area of intimacy, more in the area of partnerships. So because everything was going good, now you need to make sure that your mind and your everything is in control, like your emotions are in control. On the other hand, because Moon is here, so monetary benefits is seen. Money wise, there's going to be some good news that is coming to you, because Moon is also making a Gajikesari Yoga as well as with Mars making Mahalakshmi Yoga. So some monetary wonderful benefit is going to be there, but be careful about what you speak, how you express yourself, to be very clear in partnerships. This is what is required for all the people. Then Moon enters into Sagittarius again. So now Moon entering into Sagittarius, it is still receiving the eighth aspect of Mars. That means monetary benefits continue. Those who are students and struggling in studies, those who are trying to go for higher education, those who are just general homemakers, housewives and all, they also tend to get some kind of benefit during this time, because the fourth house lord, the Kendra lord, is in a Trikona, and this ninth house is called Bhagya Sthana. Here, this is one of the most positive placements of Moon that can ever be happening. So, a great time for everyone in terms of for the Aries ascendant people, in terms of their higher education and as well as their things related to do with their what you say family life, higher education, travel. Things are going to be very positive, and Mahalakshmi Yoga is still there. Then Mercury, the lord of the third house and the sixth house, goes 12th from the sixth and third from the third. Now, here, this is a little bit challenge, especially in the area related to creativity, area related to your office or business. And again, those who are into lower education, not so those who are just in their primary education, not they have not completed their secondary and moving on. Like for example, they are before the bachelor's. It is going to be a little bit challenging for you. After, if you're going for some higher education like master's degree, MBA, or anything that is adding on to your primary education, then there you have a lot of success. Don't worry. But for the primary education side, this is where you may have a little bit of challenge. Also, some kind of mm, not problem but communication issue with your loved ones, with your girlfriend or boyfriend. There can be some kind of instances where there will be some miscommunication. So what we need to do, whenever Mercury will be in such state, Lord Ganesha is to be provoked. Lot of Vandana of Ganesha. Om Gan Ganpate Namaha. This is what should be done. Secondly, on Wednesday, if you can get the Durva grass, that is the grass that is called Durva, Durva, search it online. If you can get it and put it in front of Lord Ganesha, it will be a very pleasant, very awesome thing to do, which will help you mitigate the little bit of challenging effects of Mercury. Mercury is very soon going to get retrograde, August of 5th, I guess, if I'm not wrong. So next month is going retrograde, and then it is going to enter into Cancer again, then enter, become straight, and then come into Virgo and get exalted. So there's a lot of time. Mercury, whenever retrograde, whenever in trouble, your communication is in trouble. So take care and have a blissful week. Those who are watching for the first time, do subscribe. And I have seen that a lot of queries are coming under how do we consult this that. So every, the link is in description. If you click on it, you will directly come on WhatsApp, or you can email on acastrochannel@gmail.com. There also we book the appointments. So all the best. And Instagram also, a lot of people are following us on Instagram, so I hope that you follow us on Instagram at just write AC Astro and you will find the Instagram link. All the best. For Taurus ascendant people, from 14th of July till 20th of July, Moon is entering into the third house for you. So, sorry, Moon is entering into the sixth house. Third house is where Venus is entered. So here, Moon and Venus are doing Rashi Parivartana. Whenever this kind of effect happens, where Rashi Parivartan happens, it is great news. That means a lot of obstacles will go away. Lot of enemies who were trying to give you a hard time will not be able to give you a hard time. So a great news for all the people. Also, those who are trying to apply for some kind of loan, some kind of debt, and receiving rejections, here you may get some kind of positive news. Then Sun enters into Cancer. Now Sun here is the Lord of the fifth house, of the fourth house, and exactly coming 12th from itself. That means ending of problems that is related to mother. Any major health problems of mother is going to end. Any problems related to, your vehicles or anything to do with your property. If you're having some stress, here it eases for you. Sun will ease for you, and lot of great time for like fierce communication, getting inner peace, getting happiness. Very great time. It also means that short distance journey can happen. Those who are trying for foreign countries for visa, they're trying to apply and they're not receiving. Here you may get some kind of good news related to that also. There is an elaborated video that I have made on Sun entering into Cancer. You can go and look at that. Then Moon enters into Scorpio. In this chart, Moon becomes debilitated in the seventh house. So third house Lord debilitated into the seventh house means some kind of communication gap between you and your partner, which can lead to a little bit of challenges related to some rift, some maybe this communication gap can make you stop talking for a few days and stuff like that. But on the other hand, you will be awesome because Moon is Jupiter is aspecting Moon, Mars is aspecting Moon, Mahalakshmi Yoga, Gajakesari Yoga on the same side. So on the professional front, on the front related to your um, research and development also, because Moon is going to enter into Sagittarius next, where Mars is looking here, you will have a lot of money through research, or you may get some kind of um, sudden windfall. Maybe God is very, like Taurus ascendant are one of the best ones, so maybe God is very very kind to you. So even with Moon debilitated, you have to be very careful in relationships. There can be rift here, but monetary benefits is very very good. Then Moon enters into Sagittarius into the eighth house. Speculative gains is seen here because Mars is still aspecting this place. So speculative gains in terms of some kind of gives, some kind of what do you say, some kind of presents, some kind of gifts, some kind of someone giving you something suddenly. You will say, "Oh wow, I gained this without any effort." So these kind of things are possible for all the Taurus ascendant people. So amazing time for you. Then Mercury enters into Leo. Now this is a time where you have to be very careful for your mother's health, especially, and or your children's health also, because your fifth house lord is 12th from itself, and second house Maraka is sitting in the Kendra. Money, monetary wise, yes, profit is there. There's going to be some kind of money wise profit, some kind of gains. But health of mother, or trouble during traveling, or some kind of expenses that come for your vehicle, um, for your house, suddenly something will go off and you have to spend a lot of money there. That is where you have to be careful. But otherwise, it's a great, awesome time for all the Taurus ascendant people. Make the most of it. You are awesome. You are amazing people, and you will do very, very well this week. So, great time for Taurus ascendant people. Ah, for Gemini ascendant people, when we talk about this week, Moon is first entering into your fifth house. Amazing time. Whenever second house and fifth house have any kind of connection, so Mahalakshmi is very very happy. This is the time that you may what any goals, any achievements that you're working for, where you need to uh, either get some speculative results, anything related to education, anything related to love life. One of the best times for all the people. And this is going to continue, by the way, because Moon is going to be making a lot of good yogas this time in this week. Even if it is debilitated, but it is going to be very amazing for you. Those who have applied for higher education in foreign countries, students, right? For them also, this is going to be very good news coming for you. Those who are into love life may now this week get proposals of marriage. Those who are looking for marriage may also get some kind of good proposals, because there is a Rashi Parivartana between the second house and the fifth house. Once this happens, this is Mahalakshmi Yoga. And it is not only related to this. This also means that here, if you see, sun is going to be going into the second house. So the third house lord is going 12th from itself. That means some kind of awesome ending of your trouble related to money, like money. Trouble related to communication, that you were like somewhere, if you applied for visa, applied for anything that takes you abroad, and applied for anything where you need to go for a journey, anything like that, you may receive good news in these areas. Your family life will be very, very good, and money wise, awesome. A luminary entering into the house of luminary, where the other luminary is dependent on the luminary, that is sun, is very beautiful yoga. Then moon enters into the sixth house in debilitated position. But what is the beauty about it? The beauty is that it is receiving an aspect of Jupiter and Mars together. That means Mahalakshmi Yoga as well as Gajikesari Yoga at the same time. So this is the time that lot of enemies that were trying to trouble you, giving you a hard time, no one will be able to dare to face you. But yes, health wise we have to be careful, because moon is debilitated here. Because of emotional, or because of some kind of negligence, you may have some kind of either emotional breakdowns, or either food poisoning, either drinking and getting into trouble with the government. Such kind of things can happen. So you have to be absolutely careful here, not and be very vigilant. Then your moon is entering into Sagittarius, since it is the second house lord Maraka, and coming into the Maraka house. Health wise, again it continues the problem, but in terms of your enemies, you are winning. In terms of any competitions, you are winning. In terms of any interviews, you are winning. In terms of relationship, uh, very much gains from partners, and this can be gains from through foreign sources as well. Because if you see Mars is still aspecting here, the eighth aspect of Mars is here. And because whenever Mars will aspect moon, it is Mahalakshmi Yoga. So awesome, amazing time for all the people of Gemini ascendant. Then Mercury enters into Leo. Now here we have to be very careful. Sometimes when our time is going good, we make small mistakes, and that small mistakes is to reveal our plan to some other person. We say, oh, I'm going to do this. You reveal your plan, and what happens is that someone else's take advantage of that plan. You reveal your things, and you get nazar dosha, you get some kind of evil eye on you. So these are the two things that happens when you are um, when your communication becomes weak. And the lord of the communication, lord of sukha, and lord of your ascendant is going to the third house of hardships, of struggle, of courage. So this is the time that you have to not use your courage, because you will make losses otherwise, and that losses can be in property transactions or anything to do with vehicle transactions as well. So if you can avoid it and let this time pass, when like 1.5 month, to get into finalization of your products or projects, then it will be more favorable for all the Gemini ascendant people. This is the month that you should be completely focused on devotion towards your fifth house lord, that is Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Number one is this. Secondly, Om Shrim Rim Shrim Kamle Kamlale Prasida Prasida. Om Shrim Rim Shrim Mahalakshmi Namaha. This is another mantra. Or if not, then only Om Shukraya Namaha and Shrim 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 Shrim. Awesome, awesome remedy for all the Gemini ascendant people. Have a wonderful week and hope for the best. Cancer ascendant. Now, beginning of the week, we start with Moon in Kendra, Lagna Lord in Kendra, and doing the Rashi Parivartan. Very, very great news that comes to you through real estate, through anything to do with vehicles, through buying of some luxurious items like maybe a phone, maybe new phone you're ordering. If you're doing that, comment below. Maybe new AirPods, whatnot. Anything that has adds to your luxurious lifestyle. This is where you will be spending during this week, in the beginning of the week. Then Sun enters into Cancer. Now this is awesome. The second house Lord has come to the first house. You will be completely aggressively working on your skills. You'll be shining like sun, and you will be getting some great benefit in the area related to money. Some kind of money that has been uh, strugglefully stuck somewhere. It will come now. A lot of status improvement. Work wise, some kind of good news is also seen here. So great time for Cancer ascendant. Then Moon is entering into the debilitated state in Scorpio. But what a irony! The Lagna Lord in the fifth house, in debilitated state, but still getting aspect of Jupiter and aspect of Mars, creates two beautiful yogas: Gaj Kesari Yoga and Mahalakshmi Yoga. Many people say that debilitated moon does not create Gaj Kesari Yoga, but no, it is not true. Any moon in any position can create Gaj Kesari Yoga. Only when it is sitting with Rahu, Ketu, and Saturn. That time it has a little bit of challenge. It is receiving the aspect of Saturn, but Saturn is retrograde right now, so that's why it will make Gaj Kesari Yoga. So I am very very confident about it. I've done research about it. So Moon entering into Scorpio in the fifth house can disrupt a little bit of education, higher education, and some communication gap in the love life. But otherwise, those who are starting up, those who have done startup, those who are waiting for some kind of amazing results from startups, they will get absolute wonderful benefit, wonderful news from Mahalakshmi is going to be very happy. This week is Mahalakshmi week, man. Cancer ascendant people get Lakshmi Ma. There is going to be a lot of other things like traveling, like going somewhere, many things, because if you see at this moment your expenses are coming up because Moon is entering into Scorpio. It puts you under debt. It can make you spend a lot of money. It can make you see Mars is still aspecting, so you will be making money, but it can debt also increases during this time. So it's also good news for people who are trying to do construction, buy some houses. For that money, money has to be there, so money will be approved from somewhere, and you will be happy. Then your Mercury, the Lord of the 12th house, is going to the second house. This means 19th of July, somewhere you're traveling. This time you'll be doing a lot of short distance travels, lot of travels related to what you say, a lot of expenses related to travel is happening. And I can vouch for that because this is my wife's ascendant, and she is going to Dubai. I am also going to Dubai with her, and she has all the plan to spend a lot of money also. That I will spend this here. I will go to aquarium. I'll do this. I'll shop in this that. So see, uh, everything is looking in accordance to what is happening in your chart. Okay, so what I would suggest is that during this time, you should be very much focused on praying to Lord Hanuman. Now, Mercury in the second house, remember, third house Lord in the second house, you can have some kind of problem through communication. Somewhere commitment is not, or you should not commit something. Monetary losses, that means again, that will be losses due to communication. You will say some things to someone, and suddenly, what the hell did I do? I have to now fulfill this. So, this is where some kind of money can be spent. Status improves, foreign connections very much working for you, and there will be some great news coming from foreign countries. So a great time for all the Cancer ascendant people. Hope you do a lot of aradhana of Lord Hanuman Chalisa is a must during this week. Okay, Hanuman Chalisa or Lord Shiva, as much as you can. Lord Shiva is ultimate for you. So how much ever you want to uh, do anything, in any case, Lord Shiva will be helpful for you. So great news. All the best. Moving on to Leo, the most fierce, the most powerful people in the world. There is no one like Leo ascendant people. Big heart and heart attack also for me, because big heart, na? So, हो जाता है. Moon is entering into Libra here. Now, Moon is the 12th house Lord. 12th house Lord and the third house Lord have exchanged. That means another good news. Traveling, long distance travel for a short period of time. Ruji, this is so accurate. I'm flying on July 14th at 4:30 p.m. 2:32 is when Moon will enter into Libra. So here, just imagine how precise astrology is. When I was doing um, when I was preparing for this, that what do I need to, what is the research, then I was thinking, oh my god, Long distance travel for a shorter period of time. This is what I am doing, and I am going through Mars Mahadasha, which is the ninth house lord. So that is working for me. So I'm going to Dubai, by the way. So anyone in Dubai, let's meet up. Here, Moon is entering into Libra. Now, Moon, this Libra sign is the sign of your Lord of your 10th house as well. Okay, so lot of good news, lot of good things for your career. Very good news for your career. Amazing time for your career. So because Mars is also here, so great news. Sun is going to go into Cancer, so again great news. So this is a very awesome week for Leo ascendant people. I made a very big video about Sun entering into Cancer. Now, keeping that in mind, it is awesome. It's going into the 12th house, so end of lot of problems, end of lot of struggles, end of lot of confidence issues. You will come back with lot of confidence. Spiritually, you will be doing absolutely blissful. In foreign associations, foreign countries, you will do very well. Expenses is going to be there, but on the other hand, some positive news is also there in terms of monetary money benefits, because then Moon enters into Scorpio, into the fourth sign in debilitated state. But in this debilitated state also, Moon is getting aspect of Jupiter and aspect of Mars. So what is happening? Both Gaji Kesari Yoga and Mahalakshmi Yoga in the Kendra is happening for Leo. So what a week, man! Powerful week. You're going to achieve something very awesome during this time. So great news for all the Leo ascendant people. Then Moon enters into there is one thing which we have to be careful about. Moon here can make you emotionally a little bit weak, so it can make you a little bit of anxious, but otherwise it is putting an exalted aspect on the career. So career is doing awesome, lovely career during this time. Then Moon enters into Sagittarius. So Moon here again still continue to make Mahalakshmi Yoga, and it is getting an aspect of Yoga Karaka. Mars is the Yoga Karaka, the most positive planet for Leo ascendant people. Those who are Leo ascendant people should always be. There is one very good remedy which I came across from very old book. Some Hindi book, Guruji, what happened? I was taking my daughter to the station. So, on station they sell all these books. There was some Jyotish Mahavigyan, some book. So I picked it up. 10 rupees. And beautiful book, Rohitji. It is very old, like very old written. It is making copies and all. But it is very beautifully written. They said for Mars, Mangal is Bhumai Nama. So it said that those people who are always working outside, like those who are running, those who are working out, their sweat falls on the ground, falls on mud also. So but once your sweat falls on ground, your Mars becomes very happy, because he is also born from the sweat of Lord Shiva. And everyone is Mahadev, everyone is Lord Shiva only, everyone is God only. So when your sweat comes and falls the on Mother Earth, Mars becomes very prabal, very positive in your chart. So what we should do Vishram, any kind of exercises outside also. Today I went out. Bombay, it's so hot. I went out all pasina, all sweat. I did like this and put a lot of drops on soil today. So let's see if Mars becomes strong or no. But yeah, this is what is written in that book. So I was just reading and said, wow, what a beautiful remedy, because it makes sense, huh? There is sense into it. If you see all the Mazdoor people, all the people who are working very hard, always, they are so muscular, their Mars is so strong. So that's what it is. And that was the reference given there. So here Mars is aspecting the fifth house. So Mahalakshmi Yoga is there. You will get some money. You will get some benefits from your from stock market, from speculative gains, from your children, and also very harmonious relationship between you and your loved ones. Then Mercury is entering into Leo. Now Mercury is the lord of the third house and the lord of the 11th house. Entering into the Lagna gives you a very great news in terms of you developing that strength during this week for communication, for monetary communication. Somewhere you will you will be hesitant to demand, but this is a right time to demand, either from your social circle, either from your family, somewhere wherever you think that you cannot demand. This is the right time, because you'll get a because next 5th of August, I think, is when Mercury is getting retrograde. So before that, it's a very good time that Mercury takes some degrees, and here you will be able to achieve very well through your communication. You have to take effort during this time to communicate and ask for it. Anything that you're requiring, anything that is required related to money, status, anything that has to do with family happiness, anything that has to do with social circle, anything that has to do with gains, anything that has to do with goals. Somewhere you have to also be vocal about your goals during this time. Okay, I need this. I need to achieve this. This is what end of the week you need to plan upon. But again, awesome, great time for all the Leo ascendant people. Hopefully, next week, you can write down below that last week was wonderful, amazing, and we are hoping for this week to be awesome. So all the best. Have a great day. Do lot of Aradhana of Lord Vishnu. Vishnu Sahasranam is a must for Leo ascendant people because the Lord of your fifth house, speculative gain, is also the Lord of the eighth house. So if there is, since you don't want any ups and downs, Vishnu Sahasranam is what will keep you happy, healthy, and lot of positivity in your life. All the best. For Virgo ascendant people, now Moon is entering into Libra here. And so Moon and Venus are making a combination for the second and the 11th house. There is a Parivartana, Rashi Parivartana Yoga here. So what does this mean? This means that there is some kind of benefit that you will receive. And what are the 11th houses? 11th house is the house of gains through your efforts, through your karma. That means 10th house is you do karma, 11th house is you see the gains. And after gains, what happens? That money goes to your bank account. What is the bank account? The second house. So here something is going to arrive in your bank account. So monetary wise, very good. Also family wise, great time for family happiness, family peace. In fact, this is the time that due to your speech, due to speaking, or due to your attitude, due to your status, you may achieve something suddenly, some big contract, some big news. And that is not because Moon is here. We will talk about it why. But now Sun is going into the 11th house. Now 12th house Lord is in the 11th house. That means gains through foreign countries is also seen. So Moon and Venus are promising gains, and Sun is going into the 11th house and promising more gains from foreign countries. So this means that everything is running in more positive way. But yeah, here it also means that there will be a little bit of isolation. Maybe you'll have to travel somewhere immediately, which will make you feel a little bit isolated. So that is where you have to be, not give up. It is just a matter of time. Then Moon enters into debilitation. Now remember where Moon is entering and what is Moon. So Moon is the Lord of the 11th house and exactly fifth from itself. It is getting debilitated. So communication from children can be challenging. Communication to loved ones, or girlfriend, boyfriend, all this kind of stuff, it can be challenging. But on the other hand, higher education is going to be awesome. Long distance travel for a shorter period of time is seen. And because Jupiter and Mars are both aspecting Moon and making two yogas here, even when Moon is debilitated and getting Saturn's aspect, Saturn is retrograde. That is why only this yoga can be made. Otherwise, it cannot be made. That is Gaj Kesari Yoga and Mahalakshmi Yoga. So that means because of your communication also, you gain during this time. So again, everything relates to gain. So whatever work you're doing, you're a student, you will gain being a student. If you are into stock trading, you will gain being a stock trader. If you're a teacher, you will gain through some kind of student or some kind of felicitation, or you will be felicitated somewhere. You will be given some honor. So it's a very beautiful yoga for all the Virgo ascendant people. I'm very happy that I am be able to give you this good news beforehand. Then Moon enters into the fourth house, into the Kendra. Again, did not stop making the Gaj Kesari Yoga. The Mahalakshmi Yoga, because Mars is still aspecting the eighth aspect of Mars on the fourth house. That means gains through vehicles, gains through land, gains through property. If you are in that area looking for something like that, if you're thinking of shifting this place to get a new rental property, everything is going to work in your favor. Very nice time. But because Mars here is the eighth house Lord gone into the ninth house and aspecting here, it can also be a challenge of expenses, or sudden expenses related to your vehicle can come up, which can make you spend some money. But otherwise, it's a very good, awesome, and wonderful week. Then Mercury, the Lord of the Lagna, goes to the 12th house. Again, foreign connections, gains through foreign country, some kind of business activity in foreign country, some kind of business expansion in foreign country, getting a job from foreign country. In fact, going for maybe education in a foreign country. Everything is seen because Saturn is also putting a retrograde aspect on the 11th house, on the 12th house. So some great news is coming for all the Virgo ascendant people. There is one problem here. 12th house, when the Lagna Lord goes in the 12th house, depression can be there, anxiety can be there, sleeplessness can be there. So for that, Mercury, you have to, for this, in this chart, you have to be very, very attentive towards Lord Shiva. Do meditation on Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. One is this, and otherwise you listen to any Shiv bhajan, Shiv mantras. Tu Trambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarik Nurbandhana Mrityur Mokshi Yamamrita. Do the Mahamrityunjay mantra during this period. This will help you to the maximum extent that is possible. Okay, all the best. Have a great, wonderful, awesome week, and hope to hear from you next week. That okay, amazing. And this week also, if anything which I'm speaking about is in pipeline, write comment below so that we know that things are happening. And those who are watching the video for the first time, do subscribe, because I know that many people forget to do that. Don't forget. Don't become a retrograde Mercury. Become a direct one. And also, there is a WhatsApp link in the description. Those people who are thinking, how do we talk to me or Rohit or anyone you want to talk to, you can WhatsApp, and then we will be able to connect you to the source. Thank you. Libra ascendant people, I cannot resist the best ascendant in the world. There is no one better than you. And this month, this week for sure, because here there is a very big Rashi Parivartan between the 10th house and the Lagna. 10 Lagna Lord in the 10th house Lord in the Lagna. Amazing approach, amazing gains from your career in the beginning of the week only. So Monday starts and you are hitting sixes and you're hitting all the goals, and everything is very, very much in your favor. It's like one of the best time for you in your business, in your career, in your job. Anything that you desire during this time, you will be able to achieve. So that means if you get seeing this video right now, start making your plans for the beginning of the week, for 14th till 16th, that what do I need to do immediately to achieve something, and you will be able to achieve, because this whole week is awesome for you. Then Sun enters into the ninth house here, or 10th house here, and Sun is the lord of the 11th house, entering into 10th house. That means again all your goals will be on that pipeline to get completed, because Sun is giving you this energy. Sun is making sure that before it comes to its own Mul Trikon, or what we call the best sign, Mul Trikon sign, that is Leo, Sun will become make sure that everything else is taken care of. In your career, you will be doing absolutely wonderful. And Sun moving later on next month to the 11th house, you will be at the peak of your career, like achieving all goals. There is a big, larger scale video that I've made on Sun entering into Leo, so you can watch that. I think it's just two or one video before it only. So you will be able to make sure that what kind of energy is coming. Then Moon enters into Scorpio. Your Moon is getting debilitated in the second house now. Debilitated Moon, but what is the yoga that is happening? Because of retrograde Saturn, there is one very good yoga that has been formed. That is Mars and Jupiter both aspecting Moon. Mars is making Mahalakshmi Yoga and Jupiter is making Gaj Kesri Yoga. So what does this mean? If Moon was by chance in the Kendra here, you would have been like amazing, but it's okay. Second house also, out of Gaj Kesri 100% yoga, you are getting 20% yoga, which is enough for you during this transit as well. Mostly Gaj Kesri yoga happens completely 100% potent when Moon and Jupiter are in Kendra and aspecting each other from Kendra. So this is also very potent one. But Mahalakshmi yoga happens as soon as either Mars and Moon are sitting in close conjunction or aspecting. Mars is aspecting, Moon is aspecting. Second house is the house of wealth. So wealth will grow. But because Mars is aspecting, Jupiter, who's making a Viprit Raju, is aspecting, you may have some kind of problem in your status. That means some kind of, mm, uh, in Hindi we call Besti, in in English we can call it some kind of sudden status loss, like maybe disappointment in someone treating you some wrong way can happen, which can make you emotionally very, very mad, and you can speak something wrong about other people, because Moon debilitated in the second house of speech can make you go crazy when about what you're talking about other person. So this is where you need to keep your little bit of focus during this week, that do not speak any foul about another people. Then Moon enters into the third house. Here Moon is receiving the aspect of Mars. Okay, Moon is receiving the aspect of Mars. So again, communication wise, you have to be very careful. This is called fierce communication. This is called somewhere you will be very ruthless, and something bad you can say to other people, which will later come and haunt you. So on written, on verbal communication, both we have to put a very full stop during this week. Then Moon enters into, Mercury enters into Leo here. No, Moon enters into Sagittarius, done, right? Then Mercury enters into Leo. Now, Mercury is entering exactly 12th from itself. So what does this mean? This means that good news or some kind of news from foreign country is coming, which will bring you gains. But on the other hand, ninth house lord is also in the 11th house. That means gains through higher education. Those who have completed higher education now looking for job, this, that, whatnot. Here you may get gains in that area. You have to be only careful about your social standing. This time you can be a someone who can be made fun of in social life, in social circle, and that is also because of moon's position. So you do not need to focus on other people what they are telling you, but you continue to do your work, because on an another big level everything is positive except these two small things. Some gains is there, gains, money is there, higher education gains, goals gain, those were into any kind of things like investment, banking, any kind of thing like insurance, any kind of things like mostly finance area. They are on IT also, by the way, because Mars is also aspecting the 11th house. So these two areas are going to do. These two areas people will do very well, very well. Libra, I can say very every time. I love you guys so much. So you will do very well. All the best. In next Janma, I am going to tell God, Libra ascendant and Taurus moon. This, this is what I want. Or maybe Taurus moon and Libra. The same ही हो गई बात. Taurus moon and I don't want moon in. Uh, Actually, I want moon in Lagna. So I want Libra ascendant and Libra moon. So I will ask for that. All the best this week or ever, forever. Be in debt of Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is your everything. Lord Shiva, do puja of Lord Shiva. Doing puja is the best. है ना? That is what is important. So all the best. Have a great, wonderful week, and see you next week with another good news or maybe some warning. That the time will say. Scorpio ascendant. Now, for Scorpio ascendant people, we talk about Moon. Moon is in Libra in the 12th house, and Libra Moon is the owner of the ninth house. So, those who are waiting for foreign travel, for visa, for anything to do with green card, for visa extension, for work permit, for getting a reply from a foreign country, for getting your destiny to work in foreign country, this is the exact right time. 14th to 16th, you may get some good news, and after good news, you have to give me $150, 151, saying good news आया ये लो पैसा, or you can donate it. That kind of money, don't give it to me. Actually, I have lots. Donate it to some good. If good news comes to you in terms of visa and all, make sure you donate at least $100 worth of money to some local temple, or get some food and distribute it. That kind of thing should be done. 12th house moon can also give you a little bit of isolation and little bit of challenge in terms of sleeping, because moon in this house is a little bit challenging. It makes you a lot of emotional subconscious, on a subconscious level it plays with your thoughts. So be careful about it. Do meditation, that is important. Then sun will enter into Cancer. Now sun is the 10th house lord going to the ninth house. Sorry to say, some people may have job losses, but it will be for your good. You will get something, awesome, you will achieve something very great during this time, and a lot of positive things can be seen. Only problem is that, Rohitji, because sun is entering 12th from itself, it will end your misery and start something through your bhagya. Like, you will get something through your destiny, and that destiny, you will say that, okay man, I never expected that I will get some kind of results like this, but you will get that results. So it is going to be what, um, what do you say, you'll be going to be, it's in the Parashara Hora Shastra, this is called Sama. Sama means neither good neither bad. But I feel that it is going for the good, because here it is going to the 10th house in its own Mool Trikon, Sun. So Sun will give you best results here. I am very positive. And you also be very positive. If there is any job loss and all, don't get very scared. I was doing an appointment with someone yesterday night. He said that I got a job loss in March, and April, May, June, I got a job also. And now better job. So, sometimes he said that was not better. Now this is government job, better job. In 3 months only I got. So some kind of things like this is seen. So don't panic. Everything will be okay. Moon enters into debilitated state. Now this is another problem when you will be emotionally little weak. Your brain and your mind will be not be in your control. You will say, oh my God, what is happening? Am I going to be okay? This, that, what not? So be careful. See, in the terms of um, Relationships, you are going to get a lot of support from your loved ones because Jupiter is putting an aspect on this on Moon. Mars is also putting an aspect here, so monetary benefits is going to happen. So maybe even if you are laid off, you will get good severance pay. Some people say, "Oh, I got laid off," but they don't say, "I got good severance pay of 6 months." So that is also very awesome. That is a yoga of speculative immediate gain, and this is what is happening for all the Scorpio ascendant people. In fact, when Moon enters into the state of second house, into the Maraka house here, and the ninth house lord in the second house, so destiny wise, you will get some gain of money. So those people who are going through very good Sun Mahadasha, very good Mahadasha of Mars itself, they may get some great news in terms of monetary benefits or promotion or improvement in status or very good opportunity to speak somewhere or speaking on a very larger audience, large scale is also possible. So great news for Scorpio ascendant people. Acha, second house, one thing is here. You may have to spend some money on father or fatherly figures or guru on your guru or on some kind of religious activity like maybe a puja, a havan, such kind of things is possible. Then Mercury enters into Leo. Now Mercury entering into Leo is another very good yoga here because it is the 11th house lord coming to the 10th house. So lot of goals in your career will be completed, and the 8th house lord coming to the 10th house. This sudden ups and downs area, related to your career may help you. This time, Mercury going there may help you to get a lot of communication from other sources. Like you will be helped by other people, so that in the job area, if you're struggling, you're trying to find a new role or something, you will get a lot of people who will come, and that network will be trying to help you to move to the right direction. So great time career wise, also very nice time. I think sometimes letting go of things and starting new things is a bigger big thing. When I was trying to leave my job last July 20th is the last day of my working last year. I was so scared that how will I be able to survive this and that. But I got a lot of support from my partner, from my wife, from Rohit ji, from everyone in the family. Everyone supported. No, everything will be good. And by God's grace, with the support of all the family members here, everything is good. So same way, don't worry if something wrong happens here. But on a positive side, something bigger is awaiting you. Okay, great news. Make sure that during this time, do a lot of Vandana of Bhagwan Vishnu. Vishnu Sahasranam, very important for Scorpio ascendant people. Your fifth house lord is Jupiter, and Jupiter is the most important person for you. Second house lord is also Mahalakshmi lord is also Jupiter. So everything, money, monetary gains, higher education, any guidance, everything Jupiter will give you, and the deity for Jupiter is Lord Vishnu. So Lord Vishnu will be able to help you to the best. That energy will help you to move to another level. So all the best. Thank you. Subscribe, and WhatsApp link is down below. If you have any confusion, any problem, any struggle, any trouble, any fear, contact. Don't do any kind of big unnecessary remedies like wearing stones, expensive stones. I came across someone, Rohiji. Someone sold him a moti, sucha moti, for $2,500. I said the maximum moti. There is Keshi pearl. It comes from Tibet. Keshi River, Keshi Sea, South Sea pearl. They are expensive, but this sucha moti otherwise, yeah, it is 400, 500 rupees. Like not even $10. What the hell? But yeah, people are making money. Unethically money made is will go unethical only in unethical places. All the best. Have a great day and subscribe. Sagittarius ascendant people. So Moon is entering into Libra. Now Moon is the lord of the 8th house and entering into the 11th house. That means, and there is a Rashi Parivartan between 11th house and 8th house. So hidden sources are going to do something very much benefit for you. This is the right time to take any kind of occult knowledge or occult service or occult, what do you say, any kind of like any session for astrology, numerology, vastu, because your 11th house lord and 8th house lord are in. So somewhere you may find some miraculous things in your chart which may help you to navigate to become more better in your current financial as well as in your life. So that is a good this is a good yoga. On the other hand, moon entering into the 11th house means gains for sure. So gains is coming, and it will come out of like the most unexpected place ever. So you will see this. You will see, because on the other hand, the dispositor of the 11th house is making a Viprit Rajyog. So the struggle which you have gone through for the past, where you were supposed to make some money or some gains, or in terms of your siblings, you were struggling in that area. Suddenly, you will get some kind of relief here. So good time. Sun enters Cancer now. Sun enters into the eighth house. Ninth house lord into the eighth house. So travel can be happening, long distance travel, travel for pilgrimages, and a little bit health problems, especially related to lower abdomen area, digestion problems, problems in terms of getting some kind of skin illness, skin diseases is possible for you. So we have to take proper care and take medical advice. Some people remember, when there is some astrology cannot solve your health issues. It can target, or it can notify that there can be health issues, but no remedy. Yeah, there were some remedies. Medical astrology says that, okay, eating this, eating that can balance the energy of these problems. But don't completely rely on astrologers. If you have any terminal illness like cancer, like TB, astrologer cannot give you any remedy. उसके लिए God has chosen Ashwini Nakshatra or Satvisha Nakshatra. The God has made doctors so that you can go to them and they can be helping you. Astrology can tell you that, okay, when your ease period is there, when your difficult period is there. That's it. Then later, Moon enters into the uh, 12th house here. Moon is entering into the 12th house, making two beautiful yogas. Foreign country wise, those who want to go for foreign country, Sagittarius ascendant, get ready, pack your bags. Things are working in your favor. Secondly, those who are applying for loan and any kind of things related to mortgages, banking, insurance, money coming, everything will come back. Only problem, Moon here in the 12th house debilitated will play with your sleep and subconscious mind. Fear, and some kind of fear will be there, and that fear will be from your workplace, because Mars and Jupiter both are aspecting and making two yogas, which is called Mahalakshmi yoga and Gaj Kesri yoga. The potency of both the yogas is out of 100 only 20%, but still that 20% is more than enough. If you are into Mars dasha, Jupiter dasha, or Moon dasha, you will be getting maximum benefit and results during this time. On the other hand, Moon is making a Viprit Raj Yoga. The 8th house Lord is in the 12th house. So that is another positivity, because 6th house Lord is in the 8th house, 8th house Lord is in the 12th house, 12th house Lord is in the 6th house. So all three Lords have exchanged the houses and making Maha Viprit Raj Yoga for Sagittarius ascendant. It's like Maha episode, this, that, Maha Viprit Rajyog, three planets. So all the struggle related to enemies, long-term problems, sudden ups and downs, and Videsh Yatra will be solved during this week. A very, very powerful, amazing week for Sagittarius ascendant people. Like very powerful. And Moon enters into the ascendant, still getting the aspect of Mars here, getting into the Lagna here, aspecting the seventh house, lot of emotional happiness, peace in your relationships, in your love life. You will also be shining like moon. Beautiful time for all the people. And then Mercury enters into Leo. Mercury is the lord of the, if you see the Kendras, and entering into Bhagyastan is again very much good for your relationships, for your partnerships, for your career. There can be some challenges in the career area. I'm sorry, but these challenges can be related to relocation. Some kind of relocation or someone going somewhere is possible during this time. This is what you have to be very careful about. Some kind of relocation which may help you, or which may make you say that, okay, man, this has created a lot of trouble. Now I have to spend a lot of money, this, that. That is what is possible. But otherwise, a good time and good time for your career and life. Amazing, great time for, like, I'm amazed by this planetary placement when three planets all changing the 6, 8, and 12 and making Rajyog. And Rohit beautiful time for Sagittarius ascendant. Capricorn ascendant, Rohit ascendant Capricorn. When we talk about you, Moon is entering into Libra now. Now Moon, जो है यहाँ पर, it is the owner of a Kendra, going into the Kendra house, but also a Maraka. So it is going to the house of career. But there is Rashi Parivartan between 7th house and 10th house. So it is a Raja Yoga. So this is the time you may get some very good status improvement. Your status goes up in your life in terms of getting more power, more happiness, more. Your attitude will change during this time, which will help you to climb up the ladder. Promotions, promote suddenly you get a letter or a mail saying that, okay, man, here this is a promotion, or you are going to the next level, or maybe in next 3 to 6 months you will be promoted here. So let's work hard on this project. Very nice time. Then Sun enters into Cancer, into the seventh house here. Now, when we look at Sun here, Sun is the Lord of the eighth house, and it is traveling exactly 12th from itself. Where it says that there can be some kind of problem from in-laws and stuff like that, but on the other hand, it means gains through partnerships. It means ending of fear, ending of some kind of secret. Something will be revealed, and you in your partnership also something can be revealed, and which will make you take the right decision. So that when Sun enters into Mool Trikon, you are going to get some great benefit during that time. Then later, Moon enters into debilitation. Moon will get debilitated and get into the 11th house for you. Moon is the owner of the 7th house and debilitated exactly 5th from its firm. Little bit of challenge in terms of communication with your children or some trouble. But on the other hand, money wise, one of the best times for you, because Moon is being aspected by a benefic Jupiter and Mars, because both are in the fifth house, which is a very benefic house, and aspecting an Upchaya house. That means there is a lot of scope of improvement in monetary, in money, in gains, in status, in hierarchy, in anything to do in social standing, in humanitarian work, anything to do with siblings. Very good time for all the Capricorn ascendant people. The potency of this Gaj Kesri yoga is and Mahalakshmi yoga is not 100 out of 100. It is like around 40 out of 100, because it is sitting in a, but still that is more than enough if you're going through Jupiter Mahadasha, Mars Mahadasha, or Moon Mahadasha. So a great time for all the people. Then Moon enters into the ninth house. This is the time you will be getting some good news about foreign country. Maybe that foreign country through higher education, because here your Mars, which is sitting in the fifth house, is aspecting Moon with the eighth aspect on the 12th house. So that means suddenly you will hear something from foreign country that, man, this you were supposed to asking for this, right? Here it is. You want to come on this, you want to go on this, that. Education can be that area, or startup can be that area where you can be invited from. So what this means, it means another good news. So third good news in this whole week. Very, very nice time for Capricorn ascendant people. Later on, Mercury will enter into the sixth house. Now, Mercury entering into the sixth house will make what? A Vipreet Raj Yoga. Sixth house lord in the eighth house, ending of all the troubles, long-term illnesses, ending of problems like debt problem. You were trying to achieve some debt, getting some debt which was not happening. It will happen. And in fact, this Mercury is looking in the second house where Saturn is. So here Saturn is retrograde right now, which gives Mercury a very good chance to enhance and promote speaking in business, or doing some kind of seminar, some kind of activities where you're talking to so many people. This is the kind of area which you have to see during this week, because very, very positive week for Capricorn ascendant people. Only challenge with loved ones and challenge related to children is there, because Moon is getting debilitated exactly seventh from the fifth house, which is a challenge. Otherwise, there is no other challenge. Okay, enjoy, make the most of it. Aquarius ascendant people, when Moon is entering into Libra here, Moon is entering into the ninth house, and the sixth house, which is the Pakka house of Moon, is ruled by Moon, and currently Venus is there. So there is a Rashi Parivartan Yoga this week. So Rashi Parivartan Yoga, Moon goes here, Venus goes there. What does it mean? It means that your destiny will work in terms of getting your debts down, being disciplined in the workplace, getting some benefit from the workplace, getting into a good healthy situation. Health wise, you will be doing very good. So positive time, make the best of it. Then Sun enters into Cancer. Your Sun is the lord of the seventh house, and an extreme Maraka, exactly sitting 12th from itself, can create some problems from in relationships, but can also make sure that you are winning in that problem. If there is any problem that comes, you will be winning. Enemies will not be able to face you. Very soon, Sun will be approaching its own Mool Trikon sign, that is the seventh house. Health wise, we have to be only careful, because Sun here, it is said that in Lal Kitab, it says that Sun, when enters into the seventh Bhava, it becomes debilitated. Here it is not, because this is a Mool Trikon sign. But still, Sun can create a little bit of challenge here in terms of health. Only health. Do not drink and drive also during this period. You can have some problem with government. If Sun is the government, getting into the sixth house, if you are nice, you will get good gains from the government. If you are not nice, government will ruin your life. So two things can happen. So depending on your dasha, antardasha, mahadasha, you can take the decision. Those who are applying for some, those who are into some competition, they are trying to win, they are trying to crack some exams. Wonderful time for you. You will do it. Then Moon enters into Scorpio, gets into debilitation in the Kendra. Now, whenever Jupiter and Moon will aspect each other in Kendra, and Mars, on the other hand, aspecting Moon, and Saturn also aspecting Moon, but Saturn is retrograde right now, so his aspect is null and void. This is the time that Gaj Kesari Yog happens. Not at 100% potency, but yes, out of 100%, we are at 75% potency. So it is amazing time in terms of real estate, in terms of career, in terms of career wise, you have to be very careful not to be emotional, because the workplace, the sixth house lord is fifth from itself. So little bit of creative blockage will be there in the workplace, but don't be emotional and do any kind of gossip or stuff like that, because that can create a rift, or maybe some kind of vacuum in the area that you're supposed to receive the benefit from Jupiter and Mars. Those who are expecting money hike in job, again good for you. Those who are just students and expecting any kind of thing related to foreign countries, again that is possible. So a great news for all the people. Let's hope for the best. Then Moon enters into Sagittarius. Still it is receiving the Mars 8th aspect. This means suddenly speculative gains can happen. You may gain something from speculation. You can gain something from property or vehicle. You may gain something from your motherland, from your homeland, or also from traveling abroad. So this can happen. And then Mercury enters into Leo. Now Mercury is the 8th house lord, exactly sitting 12th from itself. On the other hand, if you see, Mercury is also the 5th house lord in the 7th house. Now here this means that any kind of love life which you want to make come into permanent status, this is the time to ask for it, that okay, let's make our relationship now permanent. So this is one very good time to ask for it. On the other hand, this is also the time not to do any partnerships. New partnerships, like any in business, should be avoided. Mercury is business and it is sitting 12th from itself, so new business should be avoided. But those who are into countries, foreign countries, very soon in the month of August or September, I guess, Mercury is going to go into the 8th house, and it is going to make a relationship between 5th and 8th house. So this is the only planet that can, in Aquarius ascendant, that can give you a lottery or maybe some kind of speculative gain. So you have to prepare yourself for it. So do a lot of research, lot of homework for stock markets, either for crypto. Take very expert opinion and then do it. I am just saying what time is there. And Mercury entering into the 6th house later is going to give you very good benefits in that area. So right now you have to be careful. Love life and all will be good, but no partnership, no investments in partnerships and stuff like that should be done. Everything should be avoided. All the best, Aquarius ascendant people. Make sure that you do a lot of vandana of Bhagwan Sri Ganesh, because 5th house lord is Mercury, and Mercury bow down in front of Lord Ganesha. So do lot of aradhana of Lord Ganesha and see you will get very much best results during this week. All the best. Do subscribe, and anyone wants to take any appointment, all the links are below. You can click on it and you can talk to me. Pisces ascendant. Now, when we talk about Pisces ascendant here, Moon is entering into Libra, into the 8th house, and Moon is the lord of the 5th house. Now, everyone would say, "Oh my God, what is happening?" But remember, whenever 5th house and 8th house, Lord 5th house and 8th house have any kind of combination, it is a time of speculative gains. It is a time of some kind of real speculation coming your way, some kind of great benefits that you never expected that this can happen. So great news. Money from stock market, money from partnerships, money from loved ones, money from children, money from education, everything is seen here. So great time for all the people. In fact, Rohitji, there is one more positive thing here. When if you see what you say, Venus is the 3rd house lord. So some kind of creative communication, like those who are into creativity, those who are into writing, those who are into journalism, for them also very good news, and name and fame also comes during this time. So suddenly, hidden name and fame, suddenly you become famous overnight. you know some kind of thing goes viral for you and you become famous. So this is the kind of yoga that is happening. Then Sun enters into Cancer. Now Sun is the 6th house lord, lot of debt, lot of enemies. So lot of debt, lot of enemies are going to go away from your life. You are going to get speculative gains. So Sun is also very positive. There is an elaborated video of Sun that I have made. You can see it on the channel. That will help you understand that how Sun is going to be so helpful for you, even entering 12th from itself. But this is the house of a luminary, of which luminary is completely dependent on the energy of Sun. So it's got a beautiful yoga. Then moon enters into debilitated state in the ninth house. Now the fifth house lord is fifth from itself and debilitated, means trouble through children, trouble in education, trouble in higher education. But on the other hand, because it is getting putting an exalted aspect on the third house, so short distance journey to a very far away place will help you. Any kind of higher education that you are trying to apply for in foreign countries, you may get positive results, positive news for that during this week. So I wish you all the best. Moon is getting making two yogas here, because moon is sitting in a very positive house even in debilitated state. Moon is getting aspect of Jupiter and Mars, and moon is making uh, Gaj Kesri Yug as well as Mahalakshmi Yug, and your destiny is going to support you. But thoda sa children, like little bit of children, little bit of things related to loved ones, any communication issues with loved of partnership should be taken very carefully, very considerably. Okay. Then moon enters into the 10th house. Still, it is receiving the aspect of Mars. So, career wise, again, a good time, some kind of gains in your career, some kind of new achievement in your career. So, career wise, also, it's very good. But it is aspecting on the third house. That is the house, fourth house, that is the house related to your home. Work life balance wise, work will be more stressful and home life will not be balanced. So, that is another challenge, but we cannot do anything about it. Then, Mercury enters into the sixth house here. Seventh house lord in the sixth house means loss in relationships, loss in legal battles, losses through enemies. So because of enemies, you may have to spend some kind of money, or some kind of losses can be seen. It also means that loss through travel. So it also means that you may be purchasing expensive tickets and traveling abroad. So there are so many ways to look at it, but you have to see the Mahadasha, Antardasha, Pyatyantar Dasha, and the Nakshatra that currently your Mercury is sitting in, or it's sitting in your birth chart. This will give you more clarity. But yes, this is the time of expenses for sure. Beginning of the week, 16th, Sun enters here. Now Mercury enters here. So Sun enters 12th from itself. Now Mercury enters 12th from itself. Um, Again, very difficult to say what kind of results you will get according to your chart, because someone is going through some kind of problem related to not getting debt. They will get it because sun is 12th from itself, so sun is going to be giving them. But some people who are trying to fight someone in terms of some enemy, they will not be able to overcome that enemy. So it's completely depends on your chart. But there are two standards during this time for your placement of the for placement of Mercury. So all the best. Have a great, wonderful time, and hopefully this week becomes very awesome for you. Do a lot of Aradhana of Lord Shiva. This is going to help you to the best level. All the best, Rohit ji.
Thank you very much, Akashji. And thank you very much to all the family members of AC Astro. Your motivation, your power, motivate us also to make this kind of weekly videos, which are very precise for you to plan your week. For the consultations, details always on the screen, WhatsApp number and a link in a description box. Click connect and you will get a consultation, a video consultation. Please subscribe and share these videos too. Thank you very much. Thank you, Akashji. We'll meet you in some next video. Till then, Jai Shri Ram, Jai
Jai
Hanuman. Where is
Hanuman,
Akash?
Jai
Jai
Mahalakshmi,
Mata. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.